What is up, YouTube? Trace Andrew here. Today I'm playing more Balloons Tower Defense 5. Gonna give you another Impoppable tutorial. First up, let's open up this daily chest. We get a free monk case we can use. Won't be using it in this tutorial though, because I want to make it something that you can follow. And if I had that, you don't have it, so it's kind of unfair. What map are we going to do today? I think we will play beating that one on it. This Balloon Circle is one of the harder maps, so I think we'll just do one more beginner map before we start venturing up there on YouTube. We'll play Brick Wall, that's what we're going to do. Impoppable game mode, of course. Let's push it in. Same strategy as last time. We got to put the engineer right here. And then just let him do his thing. He's going to be able to handle all these balloons for these first few rounds, no problem. Real quick, I am going to buy a banana farmer, 100% not necessary strategy. If you want to hover your mouse over the bananas and collect them or tap them, that's fine too. It's just convenient. As you see, I'm not using any of these other special agents that actually pop balloons. He's just there to collect them for me. However, I did turn on this engineer special building, but it's like, it does help me a little bit in this video. It makes the engineer a tad cheaper, and it makes his sentries a bit stronger. But I will tell you, it is 100% unnecessary. As you can see, I'd already had a bunch of Impoppable maps defeated before this video, and before last video even, and I got that building in the last video. So 100% unnecessary. I got it after I completed the map in the last video, so you can see that it still works without it. But for right now, at least, when we start getting up into some of the harder maps though, I will recommend getting it. You don't necessarily need to get the engineer one though. The dart monkey one is also one of my favorites, but since this is a relatively new account and I'm low on monkey money, I just thought I would get the engineer one because at least I like it more. But again, 100% unnecessary. Just follow what I'm doing here and you should defeat this just fine. The heck, dude? Those spikes just missed. Those spikes were also completely unnecessary, but I just like to play it a bit safe. Like, the engineer would have shot them, and also I'm playing a bit greedy. If you're playing without the engineer specialty building, I would probably have bought this upgrade before. If you look at his sentries here though, the red sentry is not what it normally looks like. It normally looks green, and that is because of my building. So you could say that I'm cheating, but it's not. It's 100% part of the game. I have spent no money on this game except what it costs to get it. So say what you will, still 100% unnecessary. At least for this map. When we get to maps like Dune Sea, Balloon Lab, Down the Drain, Tar Pits, Main Street, those are all incredibly difficult maps that I would definitely recommend having the engineer or the dart monkey building on. Which I will probably turn the dart monkey building on in different ones because different maps require different strategies. But all these maps you can effectively use this strategy on. As you can see, we're just letting the engineer sit. We're just going to continue to farm up before camo. As I did in the last video, I will get a ninja monkey, but I think I want to have 4 banana farms before that. This is a super easy map because the balloons come out here right in front of the engineer. He can shoot them till about right here. You gotta wait a little bit. Boom, sentry, start hitting them around right here. Sentry hit them all the way here. Engineer gets some sentries, hit them till about right here. They come around, then boom, sentries and engineer hit them all the way before the way out. By that point I'd probably be scared and have spiked it, but unnecessary. If you're really like no spikes or something like that, because that you're challenging yourself to make the game harder. You could definitely do it like that with this strategy. I could get the ninja monkey now, but I like to play a little greedy. So let's just do this. This is the camo round, and instead of buying the ninja, I'm gonna spike it. I'm gonna use a cool. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to stick to the. Don't need the cannon, and that is where the variation will come in. If you do not have the engineer tower, you will need to build a cannon in these upcoming rounds, as my engineers, sentries, pop lead balloons. But if you don't have the tower, yours will not. You will need a cannon. But I'm gonna build one anyway for the purpose of the video, because I assume most people don't have the tower. But I could just easily not. In later videos on a lot harder maps, I'm probably just gonna forego buying the cannon, at least this early on. 5 banana farms. I think I'm gonna go for 6. Then I've got this free ace, so if I wanted to, even if I wanted to use the ace, I wouldn't be doing it as I have a free one. Look at this, ninja and cannon helping out a ton with the popping power. I'm gonna build a monkey village right here because, as stated in the last video, makes all these things cheaper. Will save me a little bit of money now, lots of money in the long run. Lots and lots of money. I think we'll probably be pretty darn safe, at least until around 38-ish is what I'm gonna say. I don't remember exactly when rainbows come, but I think that's when it is. Ceramics around 40, I know that for a fact. Mob around 46. But by then, we'll have super monkeys going, and we should be absolutely fine. But in this stage of the game, you really want to try to get banana plantations. Let's see. I will. Like I said earlier, I was playing it safe. I wanted to have the tax there, but didn't even need them because you don't with this strategy. It's so good. Makes it once you get past like round 50, the strategy runs itself. You can really just have fun with it, especially on maps like this. When you get to the harder maps, it's going to be a challenge all game long. But for this, Impoppable is a challenge, but only for probably the first portion of the game. I just like to play this a little safe. Okay, we're just fine. Going to set this monkey village up and start building super monkeys now. Real quick, I'm gonna buy those 2. That should increase my ninja monkey's palm power by a good bit, allow him to better handle these zebras. And there were some rainbow runes right there at the end, but we handled them just fine. Engineer racking up pops, but how much you want to bet? Yeah, it's the ninja and the cannon have almost as much as the engineer, so I just got scared there, wasted a bunch of money. You didn't need to do that. So when you're watching that through, you'll probably have a very same influx around 38, 39. Watch that. We're around 40. Yes, so ceramics are coming out. Perfect round to acquire the super monkey. Do think we'll need some tax though. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So that was 8 sets of spikes. Could have done it with less, but better have it not needed than to need not have it. And look at all this money we're getting every round. Not a big deal. As long as we get the plasma by the time mobs come out, it will be absolutely fine. Look at these camo, rainbows, and without that ninja, we'd really be struggling. I'm gonna put 1 set of tax down, just to 2 sets of tax, but the rest of it, ninja will handle, no problem. I'm 100% certain. Could have been 100% certain about. Ooh, plasma blasts should set me up nicely for around 46. Before I buy anything else, I am gonna go for the Robo Monkey, Super Monkey. But once we get the Robo Monkey set to around 59, where we will need the camo detection here, we're almost gonna be able to acquire it by round 46, which is excellent. Very, very good play. And boom, our monkey. I'm not gonna need. Last video I used tax on this Moab, but we handled it no problem. No tax required. Double shot ninja taking care of all these camos, and we're gonna go back to farming it up. Like I said in the last video, you need another Robo Monkey by around 60. And in order to acquire that, you're going to want to keep upgrading the farms as much as possible. I'd say around 55 is when you need to start cooling it off on the farm upgrades and start looking more towards upgrading that Super Monkey. But until then, farm to your heart's content. Maybe even try to get a research facility. Honestly, with the amount of money I'm getting, this game is unreal. I'm getting so much money. And look, if you can see, my Super Monkey already has more pops than these guys combined. So it's not like this one engineer building is doing me so well, as my Super Monkey has already popped way more than any of those guys. Yeah, I think I'm going to actually be able to upgrade to this super expensive $15,000 upgrade before round 60 on Impoppable mode. That's crazy. Freaking crazy. Look at that. See, the farmer is not popping any of the balloons, even though he could see them, because that's not his job. Not necessary to the strategy. If I sold him right now, I could just pick them all up with my mouse, but it's just a hassle. I'm already like commentating with it, so. Look at that Super Monkey. Moab made it all the way down the track, but it doesn't matter because of the distraction. Sent those ceramics back to where they came from. Around 55, that's when you said you need to start looking towards getting the second Super Monkey. But with this research facility, honestly, that Super Monkey should come so fast. It's going to be crazy. This is honestly like probably one of the first games I've ever acquired that research facility so fast. If you were paying attention earlier, you will have heard me say that round 59 is around you need to watch out for. We're on 57 right now. That is because of camo lead balloons. So you need to make sure you have the upgrade on your monkey village that allows your super monkeys to see camo. Otherwise, your ninja will not be able to pop them, and nothing else on your defensive side will be able to see camo balloons. So look right here. If you can catch a glimpse of it to the super monkeys, and I don't think you can. But I assure you there are camo lead balloons coming through. But as we are so well prepared, we need not even know they were there. Boom, this BAB came. Since I had my 2 Robo Monkeys, it was absolutely no problem. And now I'm going to acquire a second banana research facility. Get the valuable bananas to change them, the crates, from being worth 400 to being worth 600. And at this point, the game is basically in the bag. Sit back, relax, make yourself some tea or something. We're just going to be coasting all the way to round 85. Just look at that. This is a tough round for a lot of people, really closely grouped ceramics, but with this strategy, it's no problem. Even just today at school, I played with a friend of mine. We both played on balloon circles on hard mode, and he lost multiple times. But I used this strategy for Impoppable, and on hard mode, it's like takes this, how easy this is, and just makes it even easier. I absolutely destroyed that hard mode, no problem, and he struggled with it a lot, so that just proves the viability of the strategy. But I think around 70, I'd already built enough towers on that game to defend myself for the rest of the game, so I walked to his computer and watched him play and set mine on continuous, because I knew my defense would be just fine. Look at that, now I can sell this village as the farms have all completely been upgraded. $20,000 in my pocket. With that money, you can buy just about anything. I'm just going to indulge myself in this engineer. Look at that radius. He is going to be a monster for us. Especially with the balloon trap. No balloons get trapped in balloon trap, and it's going to make us money too. When it gets full, there will be a like pinkish border. Then you can click on it, and you'll get money. But sadly, I don't think I'll be able to do it. See, no money in that one because the super monkeys are handling it. That's why I say, sadly, I don't think it will matter much because my super monkeys are too good. Boom, 500 bucks. Not too much, but extra $1,000 that round. I actually like this spot right here because I won't have to worry about collecting it. Oh my gosh, it resets at the end of the round. Hey, nobody, we'll just keep this between you and me that I sold that, okay? But get it back on the right side. Just as well, but boom, get this banana farm in the range of that monkey village. If I have the money for it though, why should I not? See, this game is just so easy. I had plenty of farms as is, and I'm just sitting back, relaxing, buying upgrades that really are doing nothing for me. I think I'm gonna go for Temple of the Monkey God over in this corner, so I'll start prepping for that. And while it is getting built, it will be able to help pop some of these balloons in this bottom corner that none of my other towers are hitting. This final upgrade on the monkey village that I got makes it shoot lightning, so that's pretty cool. Not necessary at all, but just a little fun thing to have. Most people, when trying to acquire temple, I wonder if it'll pull. You see, look, if I put my mouse over it, it's pulling to the farms rather than the farm. That's pretty cool. But most people will sell all their farms to get their temple, but I think I have so much money that I'm not sure I'm going to need to. Might end up doing it, but let's see. For $10,000 of the wizard. Have I upgraded the glue at all? $10,000 of the glue. That was like 4,000. That was like 5,000. So these two files together, $10,000 of the cannon upgrades. Just make sure, build a little more. Max temple, you have to spend $10,000 of cannon, $10,000 of glue. Well, 30,000 really for max, but the difference between 30,000 and 10,000 is so minuscule. I just usually spend 10. But so 10,000 cannon, 10,000 glue, 10,000 wizard, 10,000 ice, I don't think that was quite 10,000, so I'll buy 2. I have plenty of money, as you can see. Temple upgrade, 120,000. Kind of expensive, but... So, ice, glue, wizard, cannon, and then it is 10,000 of any other tower, I think is the next part. So I'll put in 30,000 to the other tower just to appease the sun gods, make sure they bless me with their magic. And if I start to lose, I have 3 super monkeys over here in the bottom corner, 2 Arctic Winds, 2 cannons, max glue, max wizard. So if I start to lose, they get past these 3 rogue monkeys, which they're really doing a fantastic job up there. But if somehow they do, I will have a perfect defense here at the bottom. And I think once I get that temple, I think I'm just going to sell everything else and allow the temple to do all the work. How much? So I can sell all these for $21,000 a piece, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You do the math, $168,000. Yeah, so I could probably build another temple off that. Let's do it. We'll wait till the end of this round. That was round 84. And let's bam, 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 bam. You might be asking, why are you selling everything? This temple is so good. Leave the monkey farmer out there for good luck. This temple is so good that I don't think he will need anyone else at all. But if he does, we have $300,000. It'll only hit right here, okay? He won't even see those other guys. Hey, stop it. Stop it. Look, this other temple didn't we'll just say he didn't contribute. Do it.